Hi guys, so today the video is about how to stop feather pecking and bullying in chickens. So the first, most obvious thing is feather pecking spray. I did used to use this, but I don't anymore because I noticed that when the chickens were sprayed with the feather pecking spray, they couldn't preen themselves, and it just seemed to make them a bit depressed. I don't know if a chicken can be depressed, but they just didn't look very happy. So one of the things that I use is boredom breakers. You can see up there just on that, I just used that bramble vine that was hanging in. But I've hung up spring greens, even though they're trying to get the ones that the ducks have. I've hung up spring greens, and that keeps them occupied, and makes them less likely to be focusing on each other and more likely to focus on eating them. Just gives them something to do. And the second thing, especially for bullying chickens, is that if there is a wound or red or anything like that on them from blood or something, you can use this wound spray. Not only will it disinfect the cut, but it's also violet coloured, and that deters the chickens away from the red colour, and they don't like the colour purple basically. So that way they won't be attracted to any wounds or anything like that. So that's another thing I use, and the main focus is to just get their minds on something else other than each other, and also make sure they have enough room, because if they don't have enough room, that obviously leads to boredom and not having enough space, so they end up bullying each other to make the most of the space they do have. So you just have to watch out for that. But yeah, these boredom breakers are really good. You can also get things like suet blocks, but they're especially for chickens, and that will keep them occupied. Or, I don't know where mine is, but I had this treat ball, and you put mealworms in it and things like that, and then they knock the ball around to get the mealworms out. I think that's a really good boredom breaker as well. And yeah, that's just some of the ways that I stop them from feather pecking. And obviously if it gets really bad, you'll have to separate the bird. And if you can separate them for long enough, then when they're reintroduced, that will re-establish a pecking order, where hopefully they won't be as bullied. But yeah, luckily we haven't had a problem with feather pecking for a while. And I'd like to think that's because of the boredom breakers and things like that. So hopefully I know what I'm talking about. But thank you for watching. Bye.